What's up, y'all? So for those that don't know me, my name is Des, and I have lost 185 pounds now. December 5th and 6th of 2022, I had a 2-day skin removal surgery. I love to share my story and empower women. I am just starting up my YouTube channel, so if you will, hit that subscribe button because you won't regret it. But today, I want to talk to you guys about body dysmorphia. This seems to be a very huge topic for people that have lost a lot of weight. And it's probably one of the biggest questions that I get asked, which is, do you struggle with body dysmorphia? I feel like that it's almost more popular for me to say, yes, I struggle with body dysmorphia, but I can 100% say that I do not. It's kind of funny to me because even sharing my story, I've had so many women come up in my comments and say, get ready because you will struggle with body dysmorphia. So today, I'm going to tell you why I think I don't struggle with it. February 14th, I released my second ebook, which is called Remember Your Why, The Guide to Loving Yourself, and I actually talk about this subject in my book. And the one thing that I said in this book is I think that I don't struggle with it because I learned to love myself before I ever laid down on the operating table. I once watched a video with David Goggins, and he said that if you cannot control up here, then you cannot control anything in your life. The first thing that you have to realize is you do have power over your thoughts. I'm not saying that I have never dealt with anxiety and fear. And I always say that feeling those emotions are really normal. The key to it is when you feel those fears and anxiety, you still push yourself to do it anyway. There may be times and situations in my life where a little bit of insecurity will creep up, but as soon as I see it creep up, I literally turn that shit off and say, no, we are not doing that, Des. Overcoming self-esteem issues is literally like riding a bike. My papa actually taught me how to ride a bike, and I remember when I was young, I was outside and I was going and I thought that I had it, and I ran into the fence and wrecked. I cried my eyes out and went into the house and said I was never going to try to ride a bike again. And my papa actually said that a few minutes later after I got my cry over with, I said, okay, Papa, I'm ready to go back out there. Even though I wrecked and felt pain, I had to make a conscious decision in my head to get up and try again. And guess what? Eventually, I learned how to ride a bike. Overcoming body dysmorphia and self-esteem issues is very similar. For example, getting in bathing suits was always very difficult for me, especially if there was big crowds of people. But even though I felt all this anxiety, all this fear, all this, oh my God, is everybody going to be looking at me? I did it anyways. The more things that I've done that made me feel insecure, the easier that it was to do the next go round. Right now, I have so much skin in my legs that you can't even see my kneecaps. I literally have a lot of excess skin still in my arms. It's not that I don't wake up every day and see my flaws, y'all. I know what I look like. But I spent my entire life hating who I was and being so cruel to myself. And one day, I just think that I got tired of it. And so I choose to look at the positive sides of things. Instead of focusing on my legs, I'm going to look at some things that I do like about myself. That's why in my book, I even say that if you have to put sticky notes on your mirror, whatever you have to do that has just positive things over your life, speak those. Because it really is simple, guys. If you look in the mirror every single day and talk shit to yourself, then how are you going to feel? Like shit. If you start waking up and looking in the mirror and saying positive things to yourself, then you're going to start thinking positive. Also, if you are on a weight loss journey, then you really need to take as many photos as you can because, yes, your mind can play tricks on you. And that's why I documented so much of my journey because, I literally know that I am not 340-pound Des. I am not 250-pound Des. I truly have learned, guys, that your brain is very, very powerful, but you can control it. And also, life is very, very short, and especially women, we are so hard on ourselves. And the one thing that I don't want you to do is get to the end of your life and really look back and think, wow, I should have treated myself so much better than that. You have to change the things that you can and accept the things that you can't. I was one of the most insecure person that you have ever seen. I promise you that. I think people have a hard time believing that because I'm so confident now. But learning to love yourself is the greatest gift that you can give to yourself.